Advanced Cleansing System review. Now I've actually been trying this for over a month now, so I formulated a really good opinion on the product. I really wanted to take my time with this because this is like a product that will work gradually. You're not going to see results in the first week, but maybe after a month you'll really start to appreciate what it's done for your skin, and that's at least what's happened to me. So I'm just going to be giving you a full review in this video. If you do find that I've missed out anything, please feel free to comment down below and let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer the questions down there. In New Zealand it's called the Regenerist, and in America and some other countries it's called the Pro X brush. They are exactly the same thing. Don't get me wrong, if you're watching this and you want a review for the Pro X, this is the same thing. They've just got different names. But in New Zealand it came out, I don't know how recent it was, I feel like it was rather recently, but there was a lot of hubbub about it on some Facebook makeup pages that I'm a part of. So I went out and got it and I've been trying it out. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Clarisonic. I can't say either way because I haven't tried a Clarisonic, but this retails at $35 New Zealand. You can get the little brush heads for, I believe, maybe $15 or $12, something around there, less than 20 definitely, and you get 2 heads in a pack. You can buy it at the warehouse and at Farmers, and when I bought mine, warehouse was actually having a 50% off of Olay, so if you keep your eye out you can probably get it for less than 20 bucks. Really quickly before I get into the actual review, just inside of this box you get the actual brush device itself. You get a little sample of the Regenerist cleanser, which I personally did not use. You also get batteries and then of course a brush head. So this is what the actual device looks like here. It's very, very basic. It's kind of ugly looking, to be honest. Like, it looks really bulbous and like top heavy, but yeah, it does a job. So the brush is pretty small, like in comparison to my hand. You know, it's not as big as the Clarisonic, is the first main difference. Then you've got the 2 buttons. That one turns it on and that one changes the speed. There's 2 different speeds, and there is, you know, like a slow and a high. And then to change the batteries you just pull off this end here. This is waterproof, so you can take it in the shower. I've had no issues with any water getting inside the battery compartment. It's been 100% fine. The whole idea of this thing is that because you're using a face brush and you're not using your hands, it's going to just deep cleanse your face much deeper than hands can, so it's better for your skin. Get all of the makeup off, you're not leaving anything on your skin. It's just a really nice deep cleansing tool. And just really quickly before I get into my experience and some photos, I just do want to say that the battery life on this is really, really good. I've just used the little crappy batteries that come in there. They're like unbranded batteries, and I've had this for over a month and I've used it almost every single day. It's still going strong. Now I'm just going to include a little mini slideshow. This is what my skin looked like to start off with, not looking really that ideal, but after a couple of days, this was day 7, you can see that it's looking pretty purgelicious, and here it is again. It's kind of starting to clear up at this point, but you can see after about 2 weeks it's really starting to improve, and then coming up to the 3-week mark, it's looking really nice, I think. I mean, I haven't been using it for that long, and it's pretty much cleared up my skin. Again, this is day 19, so it's still looking even better. At this point, this is a 3-week mark. I got sick, so I've broken out a little bit more, but you can see that it is doing a really, really quick turnover. Now this is the 31-day mark. My skin is looking phenomenal. I absolutely love it. And yeah, this is a really quick before and after just to show you the comparison. So before I go on to anything else in the review, I do just want to say that you will experience a purging stage. If you could see in the photos, around the 7 to 10 day mark, I did start to get a lot more blemishes than I had when I started. Now, to start off with, those pimples took a while to go away, probably like a week I'd say, or a week and a half, until they were all kind of clearing up. And then from then on I kind of had like pimples here and there, just like normal. But I did find the longer that I used it for, up until now, pimples have become a lot less frequent, and they've also become a lot smaller, less severe, and you know, the only times when I really do get pimples is when I either have an allergic reaction to something, which hasn't happened yet, thank God, but when I am extremely hormonal, like at the moment, it is that time of the month, so I do have a big whopper on my chin, or you know, any other reason like that, like stress pimples, but general like hormonal pimples, like, you know, just the ones that you get all the time if you're like me and acne prone, those are much less frequent, I have found, and they do go away a lot faster. So now we're going to get into the in-depth part of the review. That was kind of like an overview sort of thing, probably was like 5 minutes long, but you know, so Really quickly, my skin type is acne prone. I have sensitive skin in the sense that a lot of things will break it out. A lot of masks will irritate my skin. I get watery eyes when I do masks. I very, very red skin when I do masks. That's not always a bad thing, but my skin is sensitive. So I find even though my skin is very, very sensitive, I have had no irritation with this. Sometimes after I use it, I will get like a flushed face, but there's a difference between like a flushed face and an irritated face. Like, it's definitely not irritated. I do use this once per day. Now, there's a lot of debates about this product in particular, different to the Clarisonic, which is weird, I don't know why, but a lot of people think that you shouldn't use this every single day. Now, I would definitely, if you don't want to use it every single day, that's fine. If you only wear makeup like maybe 4 times a week, I would 100% recommend using this on the days that you wear makeup. So I personally do it every single night after I get home. As I said, I definitely would recommend doing it at least every single day if you wear makeup, otherwise you are literally defeating the purpose of using it, because it's supposed to deep cleanse your skin, and if you're not going to use it on the days when you're wearing makeup, you aren't deep cleansing the makeup out, you know what I mean? So at least use it on the days that you have makeup, but I would really recommend, if your skin can handle it, do it every single day, once per day, at night time preferably. I would definitely recommend checking this out even if you do have sensitive skin. You may just need to use it, you know, less frequently or not on the high speed, but I do think that it would be fine for most skin types, as my skin is sensitive. When I use this, it's really, really simple. The cleanser that I like to use is my Michael Todd Charcoal Detox Cleanser. Now, I do really, really like this. I find that it is a really, really good product. It works well, and I would definitely recommend this as a cleanser, but it's not about the cleanser, it's about this. So what I do is I just put the cleanser all over my face with my hands, and then I wipe the excess off that's on my hands onto the brush, you know, so I'm not losing any product. And I just turn it on and I work kind of just going up in like strips, so rotating like this, and then like this, and then like this, and I don't go back over it usually unless I have a breakout, so I'll just go probably like 5 seconds on each area. I don't like to do it for that much time, 5 to 10 seconds, and then just do my nose, and I do concentrate around here on my nose because that's where I have you know, dry skin, cakiness with my makeup, you know, all that sort of stuff. Just over my forehead, and I do go over my eyebrows as well, but I used to get so many pimples just like at the bottoms or the tops of my brows, or like, you know, in here, and it's so annoying. But since I started using this, I haven't gotten any of that. So I think what it must have been was I didn't get, you know, cleanse my brows, because, you know, you don't think to do that, and makeup must have just been sitting in there. So that's a little tip if you get pimples in your brows. Is that just me? Can somebody please back me up on this, please? I would recommend that you don't put the cleanser onto the brush, especially if you are going to be doing it out of the shower, because this rotates. Just imagine like putting onto like a lazy Susan and just spinning it around really fast. It's going to splatter everywhere, and that's exactly what happens with this, which is actually slightly different to the Clarisonic, because the Clarisonic doesn't rotate, it just vibrates from side to side. So that's where the difference is, and that's where a lot of people complain about this. But I found this hasn't made my pores any larger, which, you know, it could do if it tears my pores, nothing like that. I just really, really like this. My next point is that this like 110% gets all of my makeup off. Like, I have zero makeup left on my face after I've used this, you know, unless I miss a spot, obviously. But as I said, I do like to use an oil on my face first to get my makeup off, just because I don't want to like gunk up the brush. Just makes more sense to me. It's up to you, do it however you want to do it. You can, you know, just go straight in with the brush if you want to save a step, but I don't really mind. I used to go and do a toner and I'd be swiping my face and you'd get orange on it. I'm sure a lot of you can relate, but with that face brush, I swear to you guys, maybe like I get the tiniest, and I'm talking like the faintest little touch of orange, but usually I get no makeup off if I go to tone or wipe my face. There's literally zero makeup left on there, and that's really, really impressive for me to see, because that means that there's like nothing sitting in my pores clogging them, and then I can just go ahead and put my moisturiser on, and it's just going to go right into my pores and get completely absorbed, which I really, really like. As I mentioned earlier, I've seen a lot less pimples on my face. My main problem area is my chin, so I really only do get blemishes on my chin, which, you know, it sucks, but generally, other than at the moment, I have a big whopper because, you know, that time and all that jazz, but I probably get maybe like, before I'd get a new pimple every single day, like without a doubt. Maybe now I get like 3 pimples a week, and I'm talking like minor ones, not like big whoppers like that. But the main thing that I love about this, and I don't know if anybody else finds it with this product, but it's that I literally, the pimple turnover, as I'm going to call it, is insane. Like, this blemish right here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it popped up full throttle, like raging, disgusting pimple on Wednesday. Today is Friday, and it's literally like the smallest little bump, like practically gone. Whereas normally, that bad boy would have stuck around for minimum 4 to 5 days. Now it's literally gone. So I find that the pimple turnover like my skin is healing so much faster. I find that I don't get, I'm sorry for saying this guys, I don't get like scabby pimples or like really gross pimples. The under the skin ones go away really fast. I don't know how that works, but they go away a lot faster. I just find that even though it can't 100% prevent my blemishes, it does like improve the turnover. Speaking about like my overall skin appearance, for example, if you don't have blemishes and you're just wanting it to brighten your skin, I definitely do find that my skin overall looks so much nicer when I don't have makeup on. Like, it just looks really healthy and radiant and just very soft. Like, it is so soft and supple, like baby butt soft, even if I have it moisturised. Like, I think it's just really improved the health of my skin overall. And in terms of like my scarring and stuff like that, if that's what you suffer with, I do find that it has helped with that, like around my forehead and like, you know, everywhere else on my face basically. It's helped a lot. My chin is still the main area with the scarring, but I do find that that is going away really nicely. So my overall recommendation on this is definitely pick it up if you're looking for something for your skin. I really recommend it. I mean, at $35, I mean, you could spend that money on like a dinner. You may as well spend that and invest that on your skin. I just really think that it's worth checking out. So that's everything that I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. I tried to keep it as detailed as possible, so hopefully it wasn't too long. If I did miss anything, feel completely free to tell me down below. If you have any more questions about the product, I'd be more than happy to answer your questions because, as you guys can see, I'm very passionate about this product. Thank you again for watching. I hope you had a really great day. Thumbs up for skincare, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!